And we're back. This is part 3 of Skipping with Sid. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the last 2 videos I uploaded. It took me a second to get the hang of things like the video formats and stuff, and with the program. I'm not using a computer to edit the footage. I'm actually using an iPad. I just bought an iPad about 6 months ago, and I can't believe I've went so long. Like, all I've used is a phone. It's an iPhone for the most part for like the last, 10 years or whatever it's been, right? And I never thought I needed an iPad. I was just like, whatever. I used to just watch videos on my iPhone and think that was it. That was good enough until I got an iPad. And then I'm like, oh my God, I like made a pact. I'm like, I will never live my life without an iPad ever again. Just, it can do so much for you, man. And it's fun to use, number one, and just, it does so much. Every day I learn new things what to do on the iPad. It's phenomenal, man. So if you don't got one, go get one. Now, I will be back in a second when we're downstairs, just waiting for the elevator right now. So I'll be back in a second when I'm downstairs, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Actually, you know what? Hit that like button while you're at it, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We'll be back in a second. Slowest elevators in the world, I tell you. And just look how dirty these elevators are, man. How much markings are all over them and stuff. You'd think for a place that costs nearly $1,400 a month to live at, that at least, make the elevator clean. I guess I'm asking for too much, man. Look, even burns. Look at the burn right there. Crazy, man. Crazy. Anyways, I'll see you guys outside in a second. 3, 2, 1. So, almost outside. Just about to get to the door. So right now I'm going to the car to try and set up a new, whatever you call them, a mount for the phone. So I'm gonna see if I can set it up a little differently than how I had it the last 2 days. And we'll see if it works. So I need a couple minutes to do that. Oh, it's nice and chilly outside. It's not hot. It's nice for a change, man. Usually I'm out in the morning when it's burning. You know what I mean? Around the afternoon, 12, 1 o'clock, it starts boiling in the car. So I'm gonna try setting up the stuff like I said in the car, and then I'll get back to you guys once we're in the car, and we'll see how it looks. Hang in there. And we're back. So I got my new little setup here. Hopefully, I'm hoping, we don't get the same problems that we had last time. So I had a little thing on top of my dash that would hold the phone, but then yesterday, if you guys watched the video, my phone didn't shut down, but the temperature thing popped up, where it's basically saying, the phone is way too hot, you can't do nothing, it needs to cool down. It's one of the first times I've ever seen that. So that scared me, because that's, the battery, the worst enemy of the battery is heat. That's number one. So that damages the phone. So, these are good phones. These are like $1,000 phones, right? I got the 12. It doesn't make sense. Don't they know people are going to be recording? But at the same time, I don't think they think people are putting iPhones on dashes and letting the sun beam on it all day, right? So maybe it's they're more intended for just, shooting little clips for social media with your buddies and videos like that, right? Maybe they're not really used for a production, even though it's still, I don't know. I have no idea. But point is though, so I was thinking, what could I do? So I found something else. This thing sticks into my CD slot, and then it holds the phone. So hopefully that will prevent it from getting too hot. And then, I don't know, the only thing else I thought I could do is maybe put some sort of blanket, not blanket, but a cloth on top of it so the sun doesn't hit it or something like that. I have no idea, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I don't run into that problem again. And then right now, anyways, the sun's not out. So that was just because the sun was beaming, I take it, yesterday. So right now it's gray skies out. You guys can probably see out the window. What happens if I click here? Does it focus more? So yeah, it's not hot. So we shouldn't have that problem. Now, shift starts in approximately less than 6-7 minutes. So we're gonna go get a coffee. Get a nice beverage. Tim Hortons, man. Good old Tim Hortons. Us as Canadians, we love Tim Hortons coffee, man. I know you Americans there love Dunkin' Donuts, but I think Timmy's gets the upper hand on that. So, and then some good old Sunny D, baby. Gotta quench your thirst. So we're gonna do the same thing we basically did yesterday. I'm gonna take you guys around with me, talk about the orders, tell you, you know, like how long, how far I'm going, and what I'm getting, and everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, guys. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. All right, hit that like button, please, and thank you. And you gotta click the bell and click all, so you get all notifications for when I go live. Or not when I go live, sorry, for when I post a video. I have another YouTube channel where I do podcasts, but I'll share that with you guys, not just yet. Let you guys get acquainted with me first, and then we'll talk about that. And that's where the spicy stuff happens. You know what I mean? So yeah, how's your guys' day going? I hope everybody is doing well. From good old London, Ontario, Canada, baby, to the whole wide world. We wish you guys an amazing day, an amazing evening, an amazing night, wherever you guys are. You know, it's funny, man, because people stare at me like I'm talking to myself. But still, I could be on the phone. They don't know. Hands free, of course. Now, guys. Shit, there's a cop. But let's hope this is legal, man. Let's hope it's legal, man. I see a million people recording videos in their car. What, is it gonna be only me? I'm gonna get a ticket for it? Because that's my luck, man, is I'll get pulled over and they'll tell me, oh, it's illegal, you're not allowed to do that. And then they'll be like, I'm only one person, man, I can't stop everybody on YouTube. But my luck, I'll get a ticket. But dash cams are legal, so why aren't these ones legal? I don't know, I'm not gonna hide anymore. You know, the first 2 days I was scared, I was pulling the phone down when I drive by cops. I'm just gonna let it happen, man. If it's not allowed, I'll find out the hard way it's not allowed. But then, like, come on, man, you know how many times I've seen people have recordings inside cars and stuff like that, like dash cameras set up, or whatever, you know, in the corner of the window and stuff like that. So we'll see. But I'm not gonna, you know, duck and hide from them anymore. Screw that. It is what it is. Pulling into good old Tim Hortons. Gotta get me my 2 cream, 2 sugar, 1 sweetener. Some people think that's a lot. But hey, if these guys would make a consistent cup of coffee, you know, because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when well, not this location, but other locations, every time I go there, the coffee tastes different. Every time I order, it's either, you know, not enough sugar or not enough cream or whatever. So that's why I'd always, you know, get a double and ask for a sweetener on the side. So if they didn't put enough sugar, I got something to put in it. But this location, thank God, this is just down the road from the other location I was visiting frequently. This one, though, more consistent, 100% more consistent, man. Each time I come here, the cup of coffee tastes great. As to oppose the other place, every time I go there, every day, I'm telling you, I would get a coffee, I would drive out of there, I'd take a sip of it, and then I pull a U-turn and drive right back to the place. Because that's how annoying it is. You know, in the morning, you're getting your coffee, you're going to do whatever you're going to do. You got your whole day ahead of you, and then all of a sudden the coffee's messed up. It's like, it's just annoying, man. And then on top of it, they're supposed to give you like coupons if you come back and say, yo, you made my coffee wrong or whatever. And half the times they don't even do that anyways, because they inconvenience you. You know, you're going to work, you're going to school, you're going to do whatever. And then you got to go out of your way to come back just because, well, you paid your hard-earned money for it. I don't care if it's $1 or $100. I want to get what's advertised. I want to get what you guys promised. So, I don't know. Call this rant time with Sid, man. It is what it is. Time for us to order. He's going to repeat it back to me and still get it wrong. Hello.
Hi there, what can I do for you?
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Can't complain. Can I please get a large coffee, 2 cream, 2 sugar, 1 sweetener?
Yep.
And then do you guys got Timbits right now, boss?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you guys got Timbits right now?
Timbits?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Can I get a 20 pack of Timbits?
Yep, would you like those assorted?
No. Can I get a half chocolate? The rest can be whatever, just no candy ones, no birthday cake, and no powdered ones, please.
All right. And is there anything else?
That's it, thank you.
All right, your total is going to be $6.55.
Okay, thanks. You gotta love your Timbits, man. It's sort of a guilty pleasure to me, man. I'll get it. I'll get a pack of Timbits, go home and just eat the Timbits like a monster. I'm the cookie monster when it comes to Timbits. So now I gotta act cool and pay with my watch. Well, if it'll even work. Or I gotta stop the recording, guys. We'll be back in a sec. Back. I was trying to show off with my watch, but the button froze for a sec. Waiting for our double. Thank you. Have a good day. So, how much longer? We got, what is it? Oh my God, did I read the time wrong last time? So I think we got another 10 minutes, guys. So I'm gonna stop the recording and then I'll be back in a sec like I never left. So, I'll be back. 3, 2, 1. And we're back. Now, the shift starts in about less than a minute, less than 30 seconds, say. So we'll see how long it takes for us to get our first order. Now I'm gonna start driving. Hopefully we get one right away, right off the bat. Hopefully we don't gotta wait too long until we get one. I was just parked in Tim Hortons, just chilling out, having a coffee, watching some YouTube videos. So there you go, your shift has started, it says. So, there you go. You make sure that's not on. Nope. So, we'll see how long this takes. Wish me luck, guys. Right now, where I'm parked, well, not where I'm parked, right now where I am, I'm at an intersection. I'm in the left lane. I'm the first car. And I actually got into a car accident in this exact spot. I was right here, but I was up a little bit more over the line where the pedestrians walk. So someone was walking, so I said to myself, I'm gonna reverse. So, you know, they have room to walk. So of course I looked in my rear view. No one was behind me, but there was a car to the right of me. So I put it in reverse. I start pushing it back. And then the guy to the right of me just comes into my lane. Mind you, where he switched lanes was illegal. But at the end of the day, I guess if you're reversing, it's your fault no matter what, I guess. So yeah, that sucked, man. That really, really sucked. So every time I go to that Tim Hortons and I'm in that lane, deja vu, it just comes to my head. It's crazy how stuff like that can happen, man. I've been in a couple of accidents in my life. That one was me driving. And other than that, I'm pretty sure that's the only one. No, that's not true. I got into another one with me driving, but it wasn't my fault. It was somebody that hit me. And then I think I've gotten into 2 other accidents, and that's with my family members, with my dad. And somebody one time ran a stop sign, smoked us, T-boned us when I was a kid. That was when I was like, that was almost 15 years ago. Crazy, man. Time flies. Still no order. We're waiting for our first order. Driving through beautiful London, Ontario, Canada. Pretty chilly out. So I was watching the, I'm keeping up on my hip-hop news and hip-hop beefs. So The Game, the rapper The Game, this guy wants all the smoke, man. He wants Eminem and he wants Eminem bad. He told them, you answered Mariah, you answered MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, you answered Benzino, You answered all these guys. He goes, now, he goes, I want to smoke. So Whack 100 even confirmed that I guess there's a song coming, and this song, I don't know if it's going to be called the Black Slim Shady, but he says, the game says that the Black Slim Shady is coming. So we'll see what happens, man. But honestly, if I had to bet, oh, we got our first order, guys. So this is to go to a shawarma shop. This is for $7.65, and we will be driving 6.5 kilometers. So let me accept that right away. Hopefully it's not, you know, this stuff is like more of an approximate, so the kilometers, because I've noticed that sometimes they get it wrong, and they get it like really, really wrong, to the point where it sort of bugs me, because that's what we get paid on, right? Is the distance it takes, the time it takes. So sometimes I've noticed, because I've gotten the same order, believe it or not, to the same address, same order to the same address. One of those people who order the same thing every week, something like that. And I started noticing that the pay would be different for each of them. And not only that, I started paying attention to the one thing that it's an estimate. It's an approximate guess. You know, because there's no way. Sometimes that says, you know, 2 kilometers and it's more like 5. Sometimes it says it's, you know, 6 kilometers and it's more like 2. It's weird, but whatever. Stuff's not perfect, right? But it should be. With the technology we got nowadays, man, little things like that shouldn't be happening, if you ask me. But it is what it is, man. At a red light. Let's hope this light goes fast. Good old Tim Hortons coffee, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I wish I could go to Tim Hortons and buy one of those machines they got behind the counter and just put it in my kitchen. Right there. On the, what do you call it? On the sink, or whatever you call it. What's it called, man? Now I can't think of it. Countertops. Yeah, I wish. It's funny because they sell their coffee, right? And they even sell machines. Like if you walk into Tim Hortons, you can buy a coffee machine, but it's not a Tim Hortons coffee machine. It's basically just a coffee machine that's branded under the Tim Hortons name. But like, I wish you could make the same coffee. But obviously they wouldn't do that, because then why would anybody go to the restaurants? Right? You can dream, man. You can dream. If I ever become like a multi-millionaire, I'll open a Tim Hortons just so I can get the machines, then I'll claim bankruptcy just so I can have the machines. Tim Hortons is good, but if I'm being honest, man, Burger King buying Tim Hortons, I'm pretty sure that's who bought it. I think it went downhill since Burger King bought it. They started introducing weird items, menu items that just didn't fit Tim Hortons' feel. And then their wedges are awful. Oh my god, man. They charge like $4 for them, $5 for them. And they're hard. You chew into them and they're hard. They're skinny and hard. Like, it's disgusting, man. It's like, I'm surprised they continue to sell them and people continue to buy them. I'm telling you, man, Tim Hortons never used to be like that. They used to have pride in their quality. Because now it's just wedges and crispy chicken sandwiches. Just weird, man. They should have stuck to the, what's this guy doing? They should have stuck to the, you know, the coffee, the donuts, the, like, you know, things like that, right? Like banana cake and things like that nature. They expanded too much into, like, you know, selling things like Burger King and McDonald's, stuff like that. Mini burgers, and I don't know. It is what it is, though. What can you do? So, just arrived at the restaurant, the shawarma shop. So, let's hope I'm in and out of there in less than a minute or two. Well, let's just thank God it's not McDonald's. 'Cause McDonald's makes you wait 10 minutes, man. 10, 15 minutes. You could have delivered the order and came back and did 3 orders in the time it takes McDonald's just to give you the order. So we're here. We'll be back in a second once I collect the order, guys. Hang in there. And we're back just like that. So I literally walked in and out in like less than 30 seconds. So that's the way it's supposed to be, man. So shout out to the shawarma shop. Way better than McDonald's, that's for sure. McDonald's would have made me wait 10, 15 minutes. Like, it's ridiculous. So, now, we are going to be at the customer's address in approximately 5 minutes. So, that's not bad at all. That's all we can ask for, man. You know what I mean? How much was this order for again? $7 to drive 5 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad, especially for these, like, for this job. So it is what it is, man. That's a good thing. One thing I like about this job is that I'm always driving, for the most part. Like, if I want, I try to stay in like my area, so I'm always close to home. But one thing I like about it is that it takes you to, like, you know, areas you'd never see before. Literally, like, if I didn't do this job, I wouldn't have been to half the stuff. I wouldn't have been able to go to half of the places I've been to, right? So I really enjoy it. You always get the, and man, some places are just gorgeous, like big houses, like it'll just blow your mind. You know what I mean? Some of the properties I see, and I can dream, man. One day, work hard. Hopefully, I can have a place of my own. So that's one thing I like, man. And I'm always discovering new restaurants, just, you know, new parks, things like that. So that's one thing I really, really, really enjoy about it, man. One thing that just scares me is that I'm always on the road, right? So, like, there's more of a chance for something to happen. You know, there's more of a chance for me to mess up because, you know, you're on the road all day. Like, you doze off, man. You know, let's be realistic, right? People, like, I don't doze off, but you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? You know what I mean? Consistently driving just all day, all year. You know, something's bound to go wrong eventually, right? It's just a lot of common sense, right? So, pray to God. I pray to God every day and before I go to bed to guide me, protect me, give me the strength to live. We pray to one God. There's only one God, folks. I hate to break it to you. There's only one God. Your God, my God, everybody's God. There's only one God. Whether you call him God or you call him whatever, or Allah. Allah means God. It's just Arabic for God. So whatever you call it, there's only one God. And I pray to that God. And I pray that that God protects me, like I said, guides me, gives me good health, protects my family and protects everybody and guides everybody. And the only thing we can ask for, man, is good health. That's it. And good times. Thank God for everything, man. Thank him for everything he blesses us with. You know, we're really lucky, regardless of what you have or what you want. Be thankful for what you do have. You know what I mean? Because material things are just that. They're material things. No matter how much money you have, you might think money will make you happy. But believe me, man, money, think of all the rich people you know. All the celebrities, you know, the richest people. Hell, Jeff Bezos couldn't keep his wife happy. Elon Musk couldn't keep his wife happy. And these are the richest men on the earth. You think you got a chance? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. So, appreciate what you have. Enjoy things. Enjoy the little things in life, man. The time you get to spend with your friends and family. The little things you get to do, man. How you have your favorite juice at home, your favorite cheese, your favorite cereal. You know what I mean? Like, be happy, be thankful that, hey, man, you, if you really want, you know, for the most part, you can go out and get whatever you want. You know what I mean? Eat wherever you want, do whatever you want. Maybe we're not all multi-millionaires, but be thankful for the little things you have, man. I'm telling you. Happiness is priceless. It is. It's priceless. Man, One thing I'm noticing with this this mount I got here, it's really shaky, man. That's one thing that thing was good for. It didn't seem as shaky as I was when I'm driving around. So hopefully it's not too shaky, man. Hopefully the stabilization works and does its job. So we have arrived to the destination. Now I just gotta find the address. Okay, so most likely we're pulling in here. It's a big pothole. So what's my guess? Go this way. Yeah, good guess. I pulled right up to the house. Perfect. Give me 1 sec, guys. Remember, gotta swipe parked at the customer, and then always read the notes. You know what I mean? For whatever they say. And just like that, we are done. So, now we gotta clear the order. Let me just, come on now, guys. Gotta wait for them to open the door. I gotta see them grab the food. There you go. So. Oh, why didn't he grab the food? There you go. On to the next order. There you go. So we just got another order right away. Right off the bat. So, this one's for $13.70. to drive 8.9 kilometers, so 9 kilometers for 13 bucks, $13.70. So that's not bad at all, man. Let's accept that. And let's do this. This parking lot's really weird, man. There you go. So let me get the GPS up so this can lead us to where we're going. There you go. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. This is telling me to go that way. I should go this way. Sometimes the GPS, man, sometimes it takes you in circles. Sometimes it gets things wrong. You know, 90% of the time, you know, even more than that, maybe 95% of the time it's right. But there are times where it'll literally take you, I've had times where it takes me to the complete opposite end of the city, like completely wrong address, because somebody will write the address wrong or forget to put west or south in it or something like that, and then it ruins everything, right? Or sometimes they even put the right address, but just the machine gets confused. That's happened a bunch, where it'll say, oh, like example, go to Wellington Road, but then the machine will take you to Wellington Street, and they'll be in like different opposite ends. So I've had that happen a lot. Yeah, so sometimes you really got to pay attention to what you're doing, man. And you know, you get the hang of things after a while. Like you start learning the roads, you start learning the areas, you know where certain places are, and you get what I'm trying to say. But that all comes with time. So it is what it is. So we're pulling up to the destination. This is actually a movie theater. So I'm probably grabbing popcorn and snacks and stuff for somebody. Let's hope I'm in and out of here quick, man. Sometimes these guys take long, sometimes they don't. So let's hope we're quick. I'll be back in a second, guys. Hang in there. And we're back just like that. Now this is gonna take us approximately 12 minutes to get to our destination. What did you guys think? They were gonna give you They were gonna give you that much money to drive only a couple of minutes. Anything over $10, you're driving, buddy. oh, they're working you to the bone to get that $10. You best believe it. It is what it is. So, you guys are gonna come along for the ride. I hope to God this thing isn't shaky, man, every time I hit
Go past the stop sign. Then, at the next one, turn left.
Let's hope. I hope it's not too rocky, man. What can you do? It is what it is. It is what it is.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Wonderland Road South.
Okay, I gotta turn off these.
Audio is set to alerts only. Only important instructions will be announced.
Okay, we'll see if that works. Only important instructions will be announced. We'll see. So, now, which area are we heading to? I have no idea, man. See, that's the thing. It's always an adventure, man. You don't know where you're going. Yeah, I could look on the GPS and see what area I'm going to, but we're going there either way. So, might as well buckle in for the ride. Thank God we got our good old Tim Hortons coffee. You know, one thing I've never understood? I really don't get it. Like, it was explained to me, but it really doesn't make any sense to me. Why? You know how we all drive cars here? And the cars go, like, this car can go 180. Why do all the cars can go like 200, 240? Like, in what country, please tell me, which city is any speed limit? Like, I think the highest speed limit I've ever seen in Canada is 110 kilometers an hour, maybe 120. That equals out to like, what, 60 miles an hour? Maybe 70 miles an hour, right? Like, I don't understand, right? It's like, here are these fast cars, but you better not go fast or else we're gonna ticket you. You could hurt people. It just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me, man. Why wouldn't they put some sort of like limiter on it? Or, you know what, the country you live in, the speed limit is, the highest speed limit is 110, so we'll make the car only be able to go 130. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe just software, some sort of software. Maybe that's how it'll be in the future. When you go to get your oil change and stuff like that, there'll be software updates. Oh, and there's a new road now that you can go a bit quicker, so we'll just adjust it like that for you. So it is what it is, man. Hopefully this isn't the police behind me, man, because we're gonna find out real quick if recording yourself in the car is permissible or not. What's been going on? So we were talking about the Game making an Eminem diss song. Who do you guys think are better, Eminem or Game? Like, am I crazy to think, man, that like it's an obvious answer? Of course it's Eminem. Or do we just like Eminem more? So just because you like somebody more doesn't necessarily mean he's better, but it's all about preference, so he's better to you. I don't know. It's a deep wormhole. I don't know. But if, like, I like them both equally. You know, I don't want to have to pick between one or the other, because I like them for different reasons. You know, there's things that M does that I like, that I love. He'll give you a couple of vibes, a couple of moods that someone else can't give you. And then I like the way how Game is too, man. His raps are gutter in all words of the form, man. He's a student of the game. He does good. So, red light. Let's hope this red light doesn't take a year. Sometimes at this light, I've noticed it takes forever to change. Maybe it's something wrong in the thing or whatnot. Poor Will Smith, man. I just seen another video of Jada talking down to him in their house, and he's asking her, like, why are you recording me in my house? And She's just making a fool out of him just to put it on the internet for the world to see. Like, I don't get why people do that sort of thing, man. Why would you do that, especially to your husband? And then she comes out, a rumor is, she says she never wanted to marry him in the first place, but she felt she had to. What? Like, seriously, man? What, did he hold the gun to your head and say yes, and then held the gun to your head for all the years you've been together? Like, I hate when people lie, man. They try to play the victim card and they want people to feel bad for them. It's the complete opposite. I have no mercy for her, no empathy for her. She's the worst kind of woman you can have is her, man. The worst. Undecided, doesn't know what she wants, confused, man, mad at the world. And mad at the world. So worst combinations. So we should be at the destination in approximately 6 to 7 minutes. GPS says 7 minutes, but like I told you guys, that's an approximate, an estimate. So hopefully we'll do that one and get on to the next one real quick. I wish they paid us hourly, man. Like, on top of getting orders too. We should get paid an hourly wage for working, whether we get orders or not, and then if we get orders, on top. But I'm not saying give us everything, but just make it good, you know what I mean? Like, make it all, this is all I'll say, okay? Put yourself in that position. However you'd want to be paid, I want the owner to say to himself, how would I want to be paid? And that's it. No confusion, no nothing. How would he want to pay himself if he were working for this? That's how we should pay everybody. I truly believe that, man. You can use that sort of like concept for a lot of things, like even with food, restaurants, you know? Would you feed people food that you wouldn't feed yourself or your family? You know what I mean? That's how people have to look into things. Pulling up to Wellington Road. This is a main road that stretches all throughout the city here in London. You know, London's it's a fairly small but big city. They shouldn't even really call it a city. It's more of a town, but it has a city feel to it. Like, it's big enough. Our population is about, 300,000-400,000. So I think when they designed this city, it was never intended that this would actually become like, a main city, like a Toronto, like a Calgary, like a Montreal. I think this was always intended to be like a retirement city, but it just grew out of control. Like, just too many people, it boomed. You know what I mean? Too many people had kids, too many people moved here because it was cheaper here instead of living down the road in Toronto. Just a lot of things factor into the, but you could tell by the way they designed this city, like, if you could see this intersection I'm at right now, it's very, very busy. And you could tell that they didn't expect to have as much traffic as they have now. Like, it's out of control, literally out of control. Rush hour here if you get stuck in rush hour, it is hell on earth. I could just imagine how it is in a major city, like a big city like Toronto, or even New York even. That would be crazy. But yeah. It is what it is, man. Hopefully the more they build outwards, they take that stuff into consideration and they think about, because it's so smushed together, it's so congested, it's a recipe for disaster. And I don't know what they could do, man. Like, they got a lot of land, sorta, but then a lot of people, it gets into, you gotta buy land off people to expand and la 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 la. So I think they just have a problem on their hand, and they don't know what to do. They're just going as they go. As they go along, they're fixing stuff, whatever they got to do. Like, what's the issue now, right now? So I don't know. I like this city. I love this city. It's a small city, but I just like how if you want to drive from one end to the city to the other end, you could literally do it in like a half hour is more than enough to drive from one end to the other. Like, from whichever area you're in London, you could get to downtown within 10 minutes, even less, regardless of which end you are in the city. if you get what I'm trying to say. So whether you're in the north, the west, the east, the south, it doesn't matter. Downtown's always only like 10 minutes away, approximately, something like that. So I like, and then driving end to end, if you go from one end of the city to the other end, like maximum it takes you like a half hour. So like in that sense, I like it. It's a small city. Every area has basically its own like plazas, obviously, and things like that. Like in any area you can get anything. So every area pretty much has the same stuff. So whichever area you're in, you can basically just be good staying in that area. You know, there really isn't that much need for you to leave your neighborhood, is what I'm basically trying to say. But that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. I think it's a good thing, because a lot of people don't have cars. A lot of people, you get what I'm trying to say? So the closer things are, the better, the more reachable they are. But one thing they do need to improve in this city, that goes without saying, is the transit system. Whether it's making more buses or stuff available. We do not have a train in this city. We do not have a subway or anything like that. Okay. Now I got to... Or wait a minute. I just missed the turn. It's okay. Turn around right here. Come on now, come on. There you go. That was quick. Gonna be making a left right here. Right now we're in beautiful Pawn Mills area. I grew up sorta in this area. You know, this is like neighbors to my area. So always was driving through this part of town. This has the good old Burger King right here where we'd all come to get our Whoppers. You know, and every Wednesday, man, sharp, right after school, coming to get our Whoppers. So we are approximately, we're basically there, man. We're about 1 minute until we get to the destination. Not even, I say we'll be there in about 20, 30 seconds. So, not too bad, man. See, I was said 13 minutes. That wasn't 13 minutes, was it? Was that a 13-minute drive? I don't think so. So, like I told you guys, man, it's all really an estimate. You get to places, give or take, quicker, faster, or slower. Okay, now we're approaching the destination. It says it's right here. Where are you? Where are you? Right here. Okay, let me check the notes. So please ring doorbell. Door, thank you. No problem. There you go, just like that. Now, there you go. You know one thing that really bugs me? Like, when I got this order, I picked it up from a cinema, right? A movie theater. And then I was like, no, I want to get some popcorn. Let me check my scene card, because I got a bunch of points on my scene card. So when I go to click on it, it freezes. Like, right when you need it, it doesn't work. Like, that's the most annoyingest thing ever. You walk into a place, you're ready to, use your card or whatever, and it doesn't work. Like, it's the worst, man. I hate when that sort of thing happens. Hate it with a passion. Boy, do I miss this neighborhood, man. Such a like a little town feeling, if you get what I'm trying to say. Everything's so close together. Just loved it, man. Now, hopefully we get an order. Hopefully we're not too far from an order. Guys, if you've made it this far in the video, hit that like button, please and thank you. Look at that Black Hawk in the middle of the road. Wow. Hit that like button, guys, please, and thank you. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that bell so you get all notifications. Thank you for coming along for the journey with me. Hope you guys enjoy it. I hope I can make you guys laugh. So this is a typical day in a skip driver, man. For a skip driver, you know, trying to become millionaires, collecting people's pocket change here and there. It is what it is, man. Put down in the comments where you guys are all from, where you guys live, what country, Europe, America, you know, Asia, wherever you guys are from. Put down in the comments, man. Hopefully one day, man, it'd be cool to meet a bunch of the people. Dreams, man, you can have dreams. I really wanted popcorn from that place, man, but the SIM card wouldn't pop up, it wouldn't appear. It's really annoying. It's all good. It's getting pretty dark out now. Seems, if I was a betting man, I'd say it's going to rain. Just the clouds are so dark, man. Just pitch black. It's getting cold too. Let's hope we get an order before we get back near the house. What do you guys say? You guys think we'll get another order? We'll see, man. It's been pretty good, like recording with you guys. I've been getting orders, man. It's funny. It's like usually, you know, for the most part, it takes a while to get an order, man. I'm telling you, man. Sometimes it takes 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half hour. I'm telling you guys, man. It just, right now, it just seems like, yeah, they come quick, but that's not always the case. I can promise you that. If we make it all the way back to the area without a order, then we'll just call it a day for the evening. What can we do? Tomorrow I got a road trip. I'm going to Toronto, to the airport. I've got to pick up my brother. He's flying in from Calgary. He was out there for a week, and a little over a week. I think it was about 9 days. So we went out there and visited my family, my other brother, my mother, and the nieces and nephews. So hopefully he enjoyed himself. I wish I could be near my nieces and nephews, man. If there's one, like, guilt I got, like, one thing I'm angry about, it's that I'm not around. I have tons of nieces and nephews, but for the most part, all my nieces and nephews in this city are of age. They're all adults, you know what I mean? So I don't feel too bad not being with them, per se. But the little ones, the babies, like my brother just had a newborn, Mila. She was just born just about a week ago. And like, I feel real guilty not being there. And then plus we got another 2 little angels. They're just little ones. One I think is 5 or 6, the other one's like 4. And I just feel real guilty not being able to be with them, you know what I mean? Have fun with them, hang out with them, just be the big uncle, you know? But yeah, hopefully I will move there one day to that city so I can be with them. But we'll see what happens, man. Whatever God has, whatever is in this hand that I was dealt, we gotta go through it. It's the way it is. No one knows what's waiting for us tomorrow. Nobody. So, remember what we talked about earlier. We must pray. That's it, man. The only relationship that matters is the relationship between you and God. That's it. Because on the day of judgment, guys, when we pass away, we will all have to answer. Because whether you like to believe it or not, this is all just a test. Life is a test. To put it in plain terms, it is a test. And we will have to answer for whatever we do. The good things we do, the bad things we do, man. You can think, look around, man. If you got eyes that work and a brain that works, look around, man. Do you really think this is all a coincidence? Do you really think there's millions of planets, millions of galaxies, and it's just all by accident? You know what I mean? Look at the way our body works, man. Look at your two lying eyes, your hands, your body, how the body works, how we're created, how babies are made, everything. It's too good to be true, man. Of course there's a creator. Don't, worship your desires. Don't worship your desires, worship the creator. You get what I'm trying to say? So, trust me, man, this is just a test. We got free will. And then none of us know when our day is going to be up, when your card gets pulled. And then you will be asked, man. And then there's only two places you can go to, man. And you all know what those two places are. I don't got to talk about it. Which door do you want opened? It's real, man. It's very real. You know what I mean? Thank God for everything we have. Look at the way I'm talking to you guys right now. Through a screen, through a phone. Metal. Literally, this is a slab of metal in my hand, and it's allowing me, it's sending picture, quality, sound, everything. You guys can hear my voice characteristics, everything. That's not magic to you guys. That's magic. Yes, I know it's science, but it's magic. Who do you think allows science to take place? You guys got to open up your eyes, man. Live every day as if it's your last. When you're with people, enjoy the time you have together. You never know. Like I said, man, we never know when our card will get pulled. So make sure you live life to the fullest. Be as good as you can be. Give a helping hand, man. Help people whenever you can. Even little gestures, just like opening the door and saying thank you, and just little gestures like that, respectful things, go a long way, man. A smile goes a long way. So just remember that. No matter how bad your day is, man, remember that there's people that have it not only twice as hard, but 100 times, 1,000 times worse than what you have it. So don't take for granted, man. Every day you get to chill. And we are very thankful in this country, man, in Canada and the Americas especially. We have running water at all times. We have hot and cold water at all times, electricity, power, stoves. A lot of people in the world don't have those same luxuries, man. So, do not take life for granted. Do not take for granted the little things you have. Appreciate everything. Believe me, man. People are so tied up and busy worrying about, I gotta get this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this. Just live in the present for a sec, man. Thank God for everything you have. Thank Him for blessing you with another day. Every day before I go to bed, believe me, man, every time before I take a drink of this coffee, I take a drink of a juice, whatever. Even in my head, I'm always saying thank you to God after every sip. That's how thankful I am. And you gotta, man. You got to. Anyways, back to skipping, man. So we still haven't got another order. I just went into preach mode. So I'm almost at my residence. If another order doesn't come in, I'm just going to call it a quits. And then we will resume this tomorrow. So it's a pretty shame that I didn't get another order, man. I drove all the way from Pond Mills to the West End. Didn't get an order. See, guys, I told you. Sometimes you go a while without getting an order, man. But it is what it is, man. You got to take the good with the bad. It's just the way it is. So I will either check in with you guys in a second, either at my residence, calling it a quit, or I will have another order. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button. And we're back. Got my popcorn. So, I went to the Scene website, and it had a tab. It's like, send me my card now. So I'm like, send me my card now. And they sent it. And I got this popcorn for free because I got Scene points. My debit card, I just use it and points pile up. Just like that. So, anytime I want some popcorn, poutine, or some snacks, on the Scene points. right? Why not? That's one thing that's amazing about like getting points that you can actually use, and for them to give you actually like the girl told me I only have 4,000 points, so that's not really that much. This costed 800 points to get for free, so realistically I can only get like 4 items from them. But hey, it's better than nothing, right? Like, for doing absolutely nothing, I'm not complaining. Neither should you guys. So it's not that much, but it's a lot. Like, I wonder how long it takes to get 1,000 points, because I use my debit card a lot. I use my credit cards too, but my debit card I use a lot. I have multiple debit cards, so this one's just my Scotiabank one. So what I really want to get is some like air miles, so I can take trips for free. That would be nice, man. Going to get like a plane ticket and you get like whatever off, a couple $100 off or whatever it is, right? Because regardless, when you're going for a trip, you want to have the best time possible, but you don't want to break the bank either, right? You don't want to go live lavishly for a week and come home and live like a bum. So it is what it is, man. So didn't get another skip order, guys. Like I told you, you know, sometimes hit or miss. Sometimes you'll get them, sometimes you don't. So at least we had a couple. Better than nothing, man. So tomorrow in the morning, we'll try the same thing again. So I'll probably crunch that video and this video together. So it is what it is, man. Guys, thank you. I'm gonna start doing a lot more of this, man. Hopefully we can become friends. YouTube buddies. Thank you all for watching, man. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of everything. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you all for watching, man. I know time is money, man. So thanks for spending some time with me, which is money with me. I'd give you some popcorn if I could. You know what I mean? Thank you. Until the next video, man. Peace and love. Catch you guys in a second. It'll be like the second I snap my fingers next, it'll be the morning all over again, and I'll be here and we'll be ready to take on more orders. So 3, 2, 1.